There is a place in modern commerce that shouldn't exist. A place that defies nearly every rule of retail taught in business schools. It's a cavernous, no-frills warehouse where the products are sold directly off the shipping pallet. A store that, instead of enticing you with elaborate displays and endless choice, offers a starkly limited selection. Most bizarrely, it's a store that charges you a fee just for the privilege of walking through its doors. By all conventional logic, this should be a recipe for failure. Yet, this is the blueprint for one of the most beloved and dominant retailers on the planet. A $300 billion commercial fortress with a customer renewal rate that Apple or Amazon can only dream of. This is the story of Costco, and at its heart lies a fundamental question. How did a company that sells everything from diamond rings to 24 muffins, all under one roof, build an unshakable empire by breaking all the rules? The answer isn't just about selling in bulk. It's a masterclass in consumer psychology, long-term thinking, and a unique form of capitalism, symbolized perfectly by a hot dog. To understand Costco, you first have to understand the man who never ran it, but whose philosophy is baked into its DNA, Saul Price. Price was a brilliant, famously cantankerous lawyer who in 1954 created FedMart, a retail chain that sold goods exclusively to government employees. But it was his second act in 1976 that would change retail forever. He opened a single massive warehouse in San Diego called Price Club. The concept was radical. The target customer wasn't the general public, but small businesses that could buy supplies in bulk. To shop there, these businesses had to pay a small annual membership fee. In return, Price made them a simple, almost sacred promise. He would never mark up any item by more than 14%. While other retailers were marking up goods by 25, 50, or even 100%, Price's model was to make money before the customer even bought a single item. The membership fee was his profit. The goods on the floor, he sold those virtually at cost. This wasn't just a pricing strategy, it was a philosophical statement. Saul Price believed that if you did right by the customer, they would do right by you. He inverted the traditional retail model. Instead of seeing customers as wallets to be emptied, he saw them as partners in a club. The membership fee wasn't a barrier. It was the cost of entry into a system built on trust. One of the early employees at both FedMart and Price Club was a young man named Jim Sinegal. Sinegal absorbed Price's ethos like a religion. In 1983, along with co-founder Jeffrey Brotman, he would take the Price Club model and refine it for a broader audience. They called it Costco. When Price Club and Costco merged in 1993, the core philosophy was codified into a near-fanatical obsession with value. Sinegal, who would serve as CEO for decades, was the chief enforcer of this creed. His office was famously Spartan. He answered his own phone, and he kept his salary remarkably low for a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. He believed that every dollar the company saved on overhead was a dollar it could pass back to the customer. The entire warehouse is an efficiency engine. Selling from the pallet eliminates the cost of unboxing and stocking shelves. Limiting the number of items, what retailers call stock-keeping units or SKUs, is another stroke of genius. Your average supermarket carries 40,000 different items. A Costco carries fewer than 4,000. This seems counterintuitive. Don't customers want choice? The answer, psychologically, is often no. A limited selection reduces decision fatigue and signals to the customer that Costco has already done the work of curating the best possible products at the best possible price. You don't have to compare 10 brands of ketchup. You just bought the Kirkland Signature Ketchup because you trust Costco to have sourced a high-quality product. That trust is the company's single greatest asset. And nowhere is that trust more tangible than here. The $1.50 hot dog and soda. Since 1985, the price has not changed. It is perhaps the most famous loss leader in business history. Costco loses money on every single one it sells. When the board once suggested raising the price, Jim Sinegal's response was blunt. If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Why? Because the hot dog isn't about profit. It's a symbol. It's a statement of intent. It is the company's clearest signal to its members that it will always, under any circumstances, put their value first, even at its own expense. The goodwill and brand loyalty generated by that $1.50 meal is worth more than any marginal profit they could ever make from it. It's the last thing you see before you leave the store, a final reminder of the incredible value you just received, reinforcing the decision to renew that all-important membership next year.
This stakeholder-first philosophy extends to its employees. While competitors like Walmart became notorious for low wages, Costco consistently paid its employees well above the retail average and provided excellent benefits. The result? Exceptionally low employee turnover and a level of customer service that is legendary in the retail world. Happy, well-compensated employees create happy, loyal customers. It's not complicated, but it requires a level of long-term discipline that is vanishingly rare.
This creates a powerful feedback loop. The membership fee provides a stable, predictable revenue stream, insulating the company from the volatile whims of day-to-day sales. This stability allows them to invest in their employees and absorb costs on items like the hot dog and their famous $4.99 rotisserie chicken. This investment in value and service makes the membership indispensable to its customers, who happily renew year after year, starting the cycle all over again. So, what is the Costco paradox? It's the realization that the company's success isn't in spite of its strange rules, but because of them. Charging a fee to enter doesn't deter customers. It transforms them into members of a club, creating a powerful psychological commitment. Offering limited choice doesn't frustrate shoppers. It builds trust and simplifies their lives. Selling a hot dog for a loss isn't a bad business decision. It's one of the most effective marketing campaigns in history. Paying employees more isn't an expense. It's an investment in a superior customer experience. In an age of short-term, shareholder-obsessed thinking, Costco built its $300 billion fortress on a foundation of delayed gratification. It chose the long, difficult path of earning trust over the easy path of maximizing quarterly profits. It is understood that a brand isn't a logo or a slogan, it's a promise. Costco's promise is simple: we are on your side. And for nearly 40 years, they have kept that promise. One bulk pallet of toilet paper, one rotisserie chicken, and $1.50 hot dog at a time. The paradox is that by appearing to be just a store, Costco became something much, much more. A trusted institution in the lives of millions. And in the fickle world of modern business, that kind of trust is the only currency that truly matters. If you gained a new perspective on the big box store down the street, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into the businesses that shape our world. Thank you for watching.